12 Black celebrities whose marriages ended in total scandal. Investigative overview. This article is based on public reports and records from reputable media outlets. Any details that have not been legally confirmed or appear only as rumors are clearly labeled as alleged. The goal here is to provide context, summarize the facts, and analyze the legal implications, not to humiliate or defame any individual. Celebrity marriage scandals have a cruel rule. When intimacy collides with power and money, the consequences are often widespread, with the press, courts, and social media all joining in to judge. In the community of influential Black artists, athletes, and business people, high-profile divorces are more than just broken relationships. They are also stories of abuse of power, violence, lawsuits, property deals, and the media amplifying personal tragedies into cultural events. Some of the cases on the list of 12 people couples represent different types of scandals. There are marriages that end because of domestic violence. The story of Tina Turner and Ike Turner is one of the most historic examples. Tina publicly recounted the years of abuse, which later became a symbol of violence in the entertainment industry, and was extensively re-explored in documentaries and reports. See analysis and interviews in the article about the documentary Tina. Vanity Fair +1. There are marriages that are suspected of serving PR or commercial interests, much debated by journalists and experts. For example, the motives of Michael Jackson's marriage to Lisa Marie Presley, 1994-1996, were questioned by the public, leading journalists to speculate about whether it was a PR stunt during Jackson's career. In the absence of direct evidence, claims about motives should be labeled alleged. Los Angeles Times, some cases develop into criminal cases, civil lawsuits, or media scandals, with serious career consequences. The Kobe Bryant case illustrates another direction. A 2003 sexual assault allegation. The criminal case later led to no prosecution, and a civil lawsuit was settled, left a lasting mark on his career and personal life. When discussing such allegations, it is important to distinguish between alleged and convicted. ESPN.com +1. There are also marriages that have been marred by public infidelity, with disputes over property and public lawsuits. Cases like Mary J. Blige and Kendu Isaacs, or Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter, whose children were illegitimate and who filed for divorce, show that divorce often involves complicated financial and legal disputes. For Wendy Williams, major newspapers have detailed the divorce proceedings and the allegations. People.com. Why do these events become scandalous? It can be summarized in a few recurring mechanisms. Power imbalance. When one party controls finances, contracts, or reputation, e.g., a major superstar or producer, the other party is more likely to be pressured to keep quiet through NDAs, financial settlements, or unilateral departures. This turns an internal dispute into a public issue when someone breaks the silence. Potential for commercialization. Artists can turn tragedy into art, e.g., albums, films, interviews, changing how the public perceives private matters, sometimes rehabilitating their image, sometimes exacerbating reputational damage. Legal events and leaks. Investigative journalism. Court filings and leaked documents, FBI reports, deposition excerpts provide a basis for public judgment, but also increase the risk of defamation when information is misinterpreted or given out of context. Social media. Trials by TikTok, Twitter, can shift the balance of public opinion quickly, leaving individuals convicted online before a court has rendered a verdict. When writing about 12 marriages ended in scandal, the editorial team had to follow legal and ethical guidelines, cite sources accurately, AP, BBC, NYT, People, court filings, label any allegations that have not been confirmed by a court, and avoid describing sensitive details, sexual violence, health, child information, that are beyond the public domain. The bottom line: the high-profile divorces in the Black community that we profile are more than just drama. They're a reflection on the relationship between power, money, public image, and the law. Some serve as cautionary tales about domestic violence. Others illustrate how the media can turn private information into cultural events. Most raise questions about privacy, journalistic responsibility, and how society treats celebrities when they make mistakes or are accused of making mistakes.